This is part of the Roman wall, houses. You see how it looks right now, dirty, full of plants. Nobody's taking care of it, but we are here at the tourist office. This is not any place far away.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
This is right in the center of the city. It needs to be cleaned, that's it. Yeah. Cleaning, that's all about. That's all about. Cleaning this. It is not very nice. It doesn't have to look like this, okay? Well, when you go into a very important parts, this is original, guys. This is all original, or most of it, you know? You have to protect this. You have to. But it's just plans. I hope the city will fix this to make this nicer. But I will show you not what needs to be done. I will show you where it is. Now, maybe I will do some documentaries just for more into the details. You see, that is damn old. You know? Houses and the wall of the Romans, well, right there. Well, it's now closed, but there's something above, there's something underneath, so there's just the basement. You can see parts, the time of Nero, you know, Caligula, muy importante. Oh, it just opened. I'm pretty excited. Well, we can go a little bit more. Well, maybe we can go a little bit into the basement. That's pretty cool. I like this. This is very exciting. And it's it's very important. When you're here in Cordoba, well, that's be a must. And I think your tour bus will show you this. Okay? That is very exciting because this is the Roman city. You know, there's the Roman bridge. This is where we are right now here. Right there. I don't know if this is all correct. Most of it, yes. Yeah. It's a Parte Osario. This is where we were. We walked all this way. We walked right here. At the beginning from here, you see these tombs. This is where we walked right now. This way. And now we are here. So we have to walk like this way. Okay? So there's a little bit of work to do. They are now excavating this part. Well, a little bit of it. Just a little part of it. You know? So what is Roman here? These parts are not Roman. Well, they were built by Roman stones, but these are not Romans. Is the Roman bridge a Roman bridge? Yes, it is. But the bridge, as it looks today, it's not the original bridge. It was built by Julius Caesar, but I don't think he built that kind of bridge when he would get into the city. That would take him a lot of time. So I think he made it out of wood, and so I think there's a little bit left of it, and just underneath the water, I think there's a little bit left. But this bridge is not fully the original Roman bridge when it was built 45 before Christ. You know, I think there are a few stones, things left of it, but well. Well, you can see all these mills, you know. There's San Antonio, de Medio, de Papalo, Albolafia. This is part of the heritage of human mankind. Viva the Sotos, which is also part of it. Well, I have my doubts that this is correct, but anyway. These 4 mills are part of the UNESCO heritage. This will be renovated right now. They're going to fix it. This is going to be down into the river. This as well, and this is closed. This is a museum. So this is the Mesquita. Well, it's part of the Roman part, and I will show you this part here. This way. A little bit more. Here. This part is very important because it's the Alcazar is right there. But this is part of the Alcazar, and it also belongs to the UNESCO heritage, but it looks horrible, and it's unbelievable. But it was part of the Roman port, you know. I went into all these mills, so I know exactly how they look and what it is. So believe me, I know all these mills, every stone of it. I went into the water, and I don't know pretty much everything about these mills. Well, so you can see this, all original. Pretty impressive, huh? Well, the size of the stones, as I mentioned to you, all the same, you know. Pretty impressive. I like it very much here. See that? This is how it's supposed to be in Grand Capitan, but they never did it. This part of the wall, I guess it was part of the time of Nero. So we're talking about 60 after Christ, you know, around this in the 1st century. Well, is this the original? No. Well, it's a guess. well, but it's a nice photo. I like this photo. Let's see what we have here. So we're talking here. Let's see. This was at the time of Claudius, and actually the first part was created by Augustus. Well, the name Augustus, his original name was Octavian, and he was the first emperor of the Roman Empire. He was the first, the first Caesar, or the first. Well, he was the first one. Augustus was the first emperor of the Roman Empire as we know it today. Before there were consuls like, or senators like Julius Caesar. He was never he was never a king or whatever. No. Well, Augustus was the first at the time from Jesus Christ. You know. So that was the time. So we're talking about 41 to 55 after Christ. And it was Claudius. I think he was the 3rd or the 4th. I don't know exactly. I think Caligula was first. Was 3rd. I'm not sure. Pretty sure. I know exactly. I have this on my documents, but I know it now. So pretty old. But Augustus was the first emperor of Rome. His name was Octavian. You know the story between Mark Antone and Octavian fighting for Egypt with Cleopatra. Well, famous movies, but a famous story and true, as what we know. You know? He was winning. Mark Antone Well, he made a suicide by himself, and as we know, and so that was when the story began. And Cordoba is part of that story. That's so impressive, you know. This city is so impressive. There's so much you can see, and there's so much you have to know. But there's so much you don't see on a map, and there's so much you will never see on a tour bus. No. And unfortunately, nobody speaks English here. So, moving on.